All right, everybody, we are in the limelight, and I've got a really special influencer for you. A lovely lady, a beautiful lady coming in from one of my favorite cities in the whole United States, Atlanta, Georgia. She wasn't born there, but that's where she lives now. I adore Atlanta, Georgia. Say hello to Sharron Clear. Hey, girlfriend.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, hello, everybody. Well, let's get started at the beginning. So you're a fashionista and you are an influencer on Instagram and you're doing amazing things. But before we get to that, I want to know little 4-year-old Sharron, when she was padding around the house in her mommy's high heels and asking for a little purse to accessorize, what was going, I mean, I did that too. I loved it, right? We all love to play dress ups. Let's talk about your dress up days.
Oh my goodness. I was such a girly girl, loved anything that had to do with the dresses. I never really wore shorts even as a little girl.
Yeah.
I had my little purse. I would go to church with my grandma and sit on her lap and just, I've been a fashionista my whole life. Loved that. Yeah. I remember asking for my purse and I put my mom was like, what are you putting in it? So I had my crayon, I had my coloring book, I had my gum in it. It was just everything. So yeah, it started from there. That 4 and 5-year-old Sharron, for sure.
Absolutely. Okay. So after that, as we grow, we're going through school. Now you go and you start to work at a retail store, right? And you're turning everybody on to like the latest trends. And
right.
Does this make my butt look big? And
But even before the retail store, I was shopping I remember when I was 12, 13, I told my mom, I said, Mom, I want to go to the thrift store. I wanted something different because all the kids are wearing the same thing. I want to look different.
Wow.
So I'm going to a thrift store, 12 to 13. It wasn't not like it is now. Thrifting is huge now. And I wanted to go, so I would go and get these pieces and cut them up and make them my own little thing, so it started from there. And then I started working in high school, and with all the ladies, the older ladies would come in and I helped them all get dressed.
What store was it? Can you say?
I worked at several different stores. I worked at shoe stores. I worked at the Limited. Remember the Limited?
Yes, I worked at the Limited too. The Livingston Mall in New Jersey. I did.
Did you really?
When I was in high school, yes.
God, Limited. I worked at Banana Republic. The Limited for a long time, but Limited was.
They had great stuff.
Oh my God. I don't know if it's even still a store.
I don't know either. Of course I wouldn't dress that way now.
Like Banana Republic Express, and I think, I don't know who else. But yeah, I worked at the Limited, and that's where it all started.
Okay, so wait. So let's not glitz over one of the most important things you've said so far. And to me, that is thrifting. Okay, can we talk just for a second about it? Now, everybody thinks I'm crazy. They think I'm nuts. But I love Goodwill. I don't care what you say. I don't care what. God. Because you know what? It is not your mother's Goodwill.
It's not your mother's Goodwill.
It's changed so much.
Oh my God. It's so organized. They have everything categorized by color, but it's way more than a Goodwill now. I mean, you have the Salvation Army, you have all the little mom and pop, and a lot of them are for charity and you can find.
But how fun is it?
It's such a
how fun it is to know that you're saving that amount of money.
Right, but so many people don't like it. They think, I can't.
No, I could never wear it. I know,
because it does take patience.
It's crazy. Yeah, it does. It takes a little patience, and I don't have a lot of time to do that sort of thing. But when I do, people say, what do you do for fun? I go to Goodwill. And that's the God's honest truth. I do.
Really?
I go, and here's the deal. There are a couple of different things. First of all, the money that you save. Right. And senior citizens, much like myself, every Tuesday we get 25% off. You're not there yet, but I do. And every other Saturday, everything in the store is 50% off. Okay, I'm just saying. So already it's cheap, and then 50% off of cheap is not bad. It's not a bad deal at all. And here's the other thing, and I don't know if you touch upon this or if but we're making too many clothes. We're ruining the planet with all the fabrics that we are making.
Too many.
There is an overpopulation of clothing, and it sounds like a joke, and it's not. It's the truth.
It's really. It's reality. I've never heard anybody say it like that, but you're so right. Yeah. It's too many clothes to say, because it's almost like it's recycling too. The same things were made.
That's exactly
back
right.
in the 50s.
That's exactly right. And so from a sustainable, eco, green standpoint, and you can look it up because it's really a thing. People are really talking about it. Yeah. We are making far too much in the way of clothing. And then of course we could go on to all the sweatshops and that sort of thing. And that's a whole nother chapter of clothing. But yeah, I mean, heck, I just really think that, I'm not sponsored by Goodwill or anyone else, but it's a lot of fun. And even, look, it's not just about clothing. You can find a lot of other things there as well, but I'm not going to lie. And I'm not going to deny that I have found a few things, not much, but a few things there.
It's a scavenger hunt for sure, but you can find unique finds. I don't have a lot of time, like you said earlier, to do it like I used to, but I'm going to find the time because it's just way too much. These clothes, I need to recycle for sure.
Everybody, we are in the Limelight with Sharron Clear, and we've got a lot more to learn about this lovely lady, so don't go away. Hey everybody, Clarissa here. I wanted to talk to you about audible.com. And why? Well, you can get countless amounts of books on audio. Just listen to them. Who has the time? I don't, to stop and read all the books that I want to read. But, I'm always in the car. I'm always traveling either from Phoenix to Las Vegas or out to San Diego, LA. I've got plenty of time in the car that I can be listening and learning, or listening and enjoying at the same time. So I've decided to affiliate with Audible. It's what I love to do, is listen and learn. So why don't you do the same? And they've got it in different languages. So it's not just English. I know there's Spanish and other languages as well, that you can go in and pick all kinds of different titles, all kinds of different books, and listen to them. And for me, I, again, love learning. It's the quickest way for me. It's the easiest way for me. It's the most affordable way for me. So go ahead. You can get a free trial. I'm going to send you to clarissaburt.com/audible. Go there now. You will not be sorry. So back in the Limelight with Sharron Clear, and right before we went to break, she said something that I want to ask her about, and that is, I don't have the amount of time that I used to. What we haven't touched upon is that Sharron is also a single mom of 3.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So that in and of itself, all you lady entrepreneurs out there know what that feels like. What's a typical day look like? How do you get through the day with your 3 children? How old are they?
Well, my kids are older. my life is a little different now. When they were smaller, I was more attentive. They're kind of on their, sometimes they're on their own, but I'm still around. What I do is I get up, I work out every morning, and I make sure everything is, when I get home from the gym, my son goes to school. And I go on with my day, my 9 to 5, and then I'm blogging when I get home. So I'm like a 16-hour day.
I was going to say your 9 to 5 is more like 5 in the morning to 11 at night. I'm just guessing, but I think you're being kind to yourself.
But it's just that time management. I use every weekend to, I'm working on my business, just enjoying the kids, or if we're traveling or whatever. But it's a challenge sometimes.
All right, so let's get into the transition then from the limited when you were working in the shop and helping people pick out clothing and sprucing them up and getting them all stylized. What was the next step? How did you start? What made you think about becoming or did you think about it? Did it just happen that you became an Instagram influencer with 60,000 followers?
Yes. It was one of those things. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. Or did you really just go, you know what? I want to be an Instagram influencer.
Well, it was one of those things, Clarissa, where I put off so long. In 2013, I wanted to just blog about stuff, being a mom, being, cause I am divorced, being, just starting over. I wanted that, but I was so afraid. I had no idea where to start, what to do. So one day I just said, I'm looking on Instagram. like, I can do this. You know, I love fashion. Comes naturally for me. It's effortless to put on clothing together, put things together. So I just started. I posted one picture. I was so afraid. I think I got like 50 likes or 20 likes or something.
You got hooked.
Yes, but then I stopped, and then I'm like, okay, this is what I love. And then one post led to another, and here I am now.
Do you mind? I'm going to have to keep talking so that the camera stays on me. And I don't know how much everybody can see, but this is kind of, and it's not going to be the greatest that you're going to see, but this is the kind of stuff we're talking about. I mean, take a look at the gorgeousness that this lady is putting out. She just, I don't know if you go out, you know, location hunting or what you do, or do you just go, oh, a pink set of stairs. I must come back in my flowy gown and take a picture.
I have sometimes, Clarissa, believe it or not, I just drive to a spot, my photographer, and there's my outfit in my car. And
you get dressed in the car.
Yeah, I'm dressed in the car back and forth.
I've done that a million times.
Yeah, dressed in the car.
I want these. I want those right there. Put in my order, please. Those are shoes, just for anybody on the podcast, because it's not always visual. But I mean, if you could.
But that one, I just pull up, like that's an old truck on the side of a building. Right. I just happen to have a dress in the car. I'd never been to these places. Right. Some of these places I've never seen before in my life. Right.
I mean, just look, everybody. I mean, gorgeous you are. Gorgeous everything else that you're wearing. Oh, by the way, Array of Faces is the name of her it's her Instagram handle. Can you see it?
Array of Faces.
Yeah, and I could be real. This is not going to come out really great, you know. But I mean,
you can see it.
You love
like all those locations. Some of them I have no idea. I just kind of like pull up and here you go. We're taking pictures here today.
Yeah, I mean, and that is really, and don't you love that too?
It's a spur of the moment type of thing. Yeah, and sometimes I'll go out and scout locations, but typically it's just, okay, we're gonna shoot in this area of the city and boom.
All right, now just hold on one sec. I'm not going anywhere until everybody sees this. Now, hello. That is the coolest darn thing. And if she found a mural, a beautifully colored, multicolored, vibrant mural somewhere in Atlanta and stopped and the funny part of it is that the clothes that she's wearing are the same exact color of the mural. So I mean, just really, I'm explaining for anybody that's not watching, but is listening to the podcast.
Yeah. So Clarissa, that location, I'm going to tell you, that's on the side of a liquor store. Yeah.
I mean, and just, but the clothes, tell me where you're getting these gorgeous clothes from.
Well, that little, that was from ASOS. I get things from like certain people send me like the picture you just showed. One of my friends from Africa sent me the pants.
Okay.
That's from Africa.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to have that.
Yeah, that's from Africa. It's a beautiful dress.
Wow, that is extraordinary. I really, when I was so glad I was going to be able to, interview you and get a little bit more of a lowdown on how this all comes about. But, in the sense that, let me go to break. I know what I'm trying to say. I'm just so enthralled with the pictures at the moment. I can't concentrate. Just everybody, we're in the Limelight with Sharron Clear. She is you got to go to her Instagram. You've got to check it out. Array of Faces. Don't go away. We're going to be right back.
Hi, I'm Scott Sullivan. Most of you know me as the host of Mind Your Own Business right here on InspiredNewsRadio.com. I hope that you know that Inspired News Radio is a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week positive talk radio station. That's what we need right now is more shows that are designed to inspire, inform, educate, and motivate the world. Right here on InspiredNewsRadio.com every week, brand new shows and great show hosts. I'm sure that you'll find something that you love. Continue to listen and please support InspiredNewsRadio.com.
Wow. I am overjoyed. I'm enthralled. I'm excited. I'm thrilled. The colors, please. Another mural on the side of a wall, I guess?
Yes. That's a restaurant.
Oh, that is so cool. Now, okay, so let's get just because the progression of, the progression is really important. So the progression of, okay, I really love this and I can do this. And well, I write and I love fashion. So let me just start, doing a thing here. tell me what happens after that. You get your first 50 likes. Then
right. I continue to post, and then this is all the while I'm doing my 9 to 5, and I just loved it. I got involved with the audience, and I met so many people. So a lot of these people I have never met before personally, and I just connected with so many awesome women who love things that I love. So it just
online, on Instagram.
Yeah, on Instagram.
Right.
Instagram. So it gave me motivation just to continue with the DMs, the emails, the conversation in post. And so I just continued. I started, and then brands started reaching out to me, and here I am now. It's been amazing.
Okay, wait a minute. You say brands, you just like,
I know.
brands, hold on. I'm going to say the names. Hold up. Yes, brands like Teresa May. Is it Aerie? Aerie?
Aerie is in the mall.
Aveeno. Hello.
Yeah.
Vichy Dolls, Walgreens, GoDaddy, Roku, and IHG Hotels and Resorts, may I just say. I mean, talk about hashtag girl boss.
Yeah, so it's been amazing. I'm working on a collaboration with The Gap now, with the True Religion. So yeah, it's been so exciting. Yeah.
I'm thinking, you've seen religion. You're touching it. You're physically touching it at the moment. This is crazy. I mean, it's really about never saw that coming.
Right. I mean, I was just doing it for fun. Like, this is something that I love doing. Like I said earlier, it was, effortless for me. I was just, it's just fun. So,
it's funny too, because, I do a lot of entrepreneurial, I go to a lot of events, and I've heard so many times, entrepreneurs and very successful entrepreneurs say, do whatever it is that you would do for free.
Absolutely.
To make money. Whatever it is that you love enough that you would do it for free.
Yes.
That's your sweet spot. That's where you need to be navigating. That's where you need to be working, right?
Yes.
And that's what you did. And it's just crazy.
It's crazy. But in between that, my fashion, I have to tell you, when I graduated from college, when I got my degree and I started, I wanted to teach as well. I've always wanted to do education. Well, I started in mass communications, wanted to follow Oprah, wanted to do the whole,
sure.
All television stuff. But then I ended up teaching. I was a college professor for 5 years.
Wow. Teaching?
Teaching
what?
I taught business courses. I just recently resigned from doing that when this took off, just last year. Yeah, so I was doing that in the midst of with my kids and trying to do things, but so that was fun. So now it's in a different level of teaching for me.
So so when we were on break, you were explaining to me that a lot of the clothing that I was showing here was coming in from Africa. How did that hookup happen?
Well, it was I just meet different people on Instagram. They'll either message me and say, oh my God, I have this new line coming out, or I have this one particular person I love, and she has amazing style. So she started her clothing line. So a lot of the things come from her. Just different people sends me different things, and it's just been amazing. I love the African style. Yeah.
That hat I have to have. It's glorious. I'm so sorry for the people on the podcast that are not seeing what I see. But again, everybody go to Array, ARRAY of OV. I'm sorry, OF. Listen to me. Faces. Array of Faces. And that's where you were going to find Sharron on Instagram. Go ahead, hon. What were you saying?
Well, yeah, that's my hashtag. And also you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest. Same thing, Array of Faces.
Oh my Lord. Or you can find her on the streets of Atlanta. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean this is where
you find me shooting on the side of the road.
Best work, everybody, on the streets of Atlanta. I'm just saying, because holy smoke and tobacco, look at that, how gorgeous. Wow. Well, okay, now we know where to find you. What do you see happening? We've got a minute to close. What do you see happening or foresee if you had a magic wand in 5 years' time, where do you want to be?
Oh my goodness. I want to be on television. I would love to be in commercials. I love to do acting. Just a household name. I would want people to know who I am, television appearances, any type of different events. But
and you want to be famous for?
And inspiring women to do what they love.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I love.
Women starting over to not give up and to do what you love, pretty much.
Is this rude that you keep talking and I keep looking at your
Keep looking down.
The whole time you're just talking and I'm asking.
I know.
You know, I'm looking at you know, this is so beautiful. I mean, I can't tell you, give you enough in the way of compliments. And look, I've been in the industry for a very long time of photography and models and fashion and makeup and beauty and all those sorts of things. And you, my love, are doing an extraordinary job.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much.
Well, I wish you a lot of much more continued success. We've told everybody how to find you, and that is one more time. We're going to say Array of Faces, ARRAYOF That's where you're going to find Sharron Clear. Anything else you'd like to add in closing?
No, just to follow me, and I hope you're inspired.
I think we are. Thanks, Sharron. Bye, love.